Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Friday, April 15th, 2022. We're going to have player props, run lines, money lines, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Friday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. As always, just want to say that I appreciate your support here at the channel. Reminder here at the channel as well, we are now partnered with Prize Picks. So use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. Really a great app, guys. It's a lot of fun to use. They handle player props and things of that nature. They cover just about everything that has to do with player props. And you can bet on just about anything. So highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord server as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. As always, this beautiful list here beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. I know I say it all the time, but it is true. It is a beautiful list. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. There's also a link in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. Really just a great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. You get some custom emojis and things of that nature. It is just $3.99 per month. So be sure to check that out. Results now from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had got to get the bag. Once again, dropping the heat. He's in both of our videos to give you an idea how hot the guy is. Calling the Oakland Athletics over 1.5 team total runs in the first 5 innings at plus 105 odds. So I ended up finding this on DraftKings myself. I ended up tailing this play. Great play there from Gotta Get the Bag. Love to see it. As far as the stream results, we went 1-2. It was another disappointing day in baseball, guys. You know, right now, I'm currently playing, I'm going to be playing half units right now in baseball until we really get a firm handle on the season. But we were able to catch the Los Angeles Dodgers minus 1.5 run line there versus the Reds. They finally came alive in the 8th inning. They were up 3-0, surrendered the lead, tied at 3, and then they scored 6 in the 8th to put it away at 9-3. So we were able to cash, but you know, overall a disappointing day for us. You know, we had the Yankees, Blue Jays over 8.5 runs, ends up being 3 runs. I posted in the Discord, you know, it was 3-0. The bases were loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or in the top of the ninth, no one out. So I'm thinking the Jays have a great chance to at least tie the game here and put this game in extras, which would give us a, you know, pretty good bit of hope for hitting the over. And right after that, must have been a minute or two later, the game was over. Just a bunch of quick outs and just a nasty double play to end the game. Just gross. So that kind of hurt. Then we missed on Nolan Arenado over 1.5 bases. He does get a base hit, but just one hit for him. Not a lot we could do there, but you know, the bases bets could be tough. But we're gonna get back after it today, guys. We're gonna get this 3-0. Quick reminder that our NBA video is gonna be coming out as well. Our NBA video is out as well. And so be sure to check that out. I have that tagged here at the end of this video if you guys want to check that out. We have 2 videos today, one for baseball, one for basketball. So check that out. Let's get right into our picks though. At number 1, we are going with the Oakland Athletics plus 1.5 run line here versus the Toronto Blue Jays at minus 106 odds. So guys, I've been looking all season for a plus 1.5 run line, especially on the road, that I really like for a team, and I found it here in the Oakland Athletics. They are actually off to a solid start this season. They've won 4 of the last 5 games, and all 5 of those games coming on the road, so we'd love to see that. It took 3 out of 4 from the Tampa Bay Rays there in Tampa, so that's very good. And the Athletics are always one of those teams that always seems to exceed your regular season, you know, expectations. They always seem to perform a lot better than you think they're going to perform. You know, a lot of people thought, you know, the Athletics aren't going to be that good this year. Now, it is early. I understand that. Let's not jump to conclusions and put them in the playoffs. But man, you know, they're impressing here early in the season. You know, with their bullpen has played solid. Their offenses look pretty good, and it's like how they get it done. You know, not sure, but you know, they always manage to have these teams year in year out that surprise you. And so far, they are off to a surprising start, especially when 3 out of 4 in Tampa. I believe they were underdogs in every game. So if you're feeling bold today versus the Blue Jays who are coming off that loss versus the Yankees, pretty bad loss, you could look at their money line too at plus 190. It is pretty solid value, but I'm very comfortable with the run line here. I think this game will definitely be close. I love our starting pitcher here for the Athletics here. Dalton Jeffries, his first start, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs on 2 hits in his first start of the year. So we like to see that. And like I said, the A's bullpen has been pretty solid here to start the season as well. 14th in bullpen ERA, which is okay. And like I said, they are 3rd in Major League Baseball in runs so far as well. Blue Jays 16th in bullpen ERA and 10th in runs. So they're not off to that impressive of a start. They both have the same record here at 4-3. Like I said, I think the Athletics can keep this close. We saw the Texas Rangers go toe-to-toe with the Blue Jays the weekend before in Toronto, which is where this game will be. Rangers won one of the games by 6 losses, and the 2 losses that they had were by 1 and by 2. So they covered the 1.5 and 2 out of the 3 there in that first series with Toronto. And, even just watching them last night, their offense was just very, very unimpressive last night, watching them versus the Yankees. They should be better than what they are, but right now, the bats just aren't doing what you expect them to do right now. They're very talented. They can break out at any point, but I think the Athletics here, with the way they've been playing, the way their offense has been performing, I think they can keep this game close. So, like I said, love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. Oakland Athletics, plus 1.5 run line here versus the Toronto Blue Jays at minus 106 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're rolling with the under 10 runs in the Chicago Cubs-Colorado Rockies game at minus 110 odds. So, guys, so far, 3 out of the 4 games at Coors Field have gone under this amount, so we'd like to see that. And right now, believe it or not, hold your breath, literally, because the altitude's high here at Coors Field. The Rockies are 1st in Major League Baseball in bullpen ERA. That's insane. At .78, they've been lights out so far to start the season. And they also have a very solid starting pitcher on the mound here. He pitches pretty well at home as well. German Marquez started the season here for the Rockies, the starting pitcher that we have, pitching 7 innings, giving up 1 earned run in his first start. And going back to last year, if you look at his numbers, he had an ERA at home of 3.67, which is pretty solid, especially compared to his away ERA, which was 5.38. So definitely think Marquez is going to do pretty solid here. He's already looked the part to start the season. We like that. And we got Marcus Stroman on the mound here for the Chicago Cubs, who also pitched pretty solid in his first start as well. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Had an ERA around 3 last season, so he was obviously very solid as well. So I think both these pitchers here can do solid against 2 offenses that at the moment don't scare me too much. The Rockies are 6th in runs right now, though. Cubs are 14th in runs scored. So, the Rockies at home definitely could score some runs. There's no doubt about that. But, like I said, neither one of these offenses right now scare me. Not a lot of huge names in these lineups. Of course, you do have Suzuki, the guy that came over, the acquisition there for the Cubs, has been tearing the cover off the ball in the lineup there for the Cubs. So we do worry about him a little bit. Now, what's important when you consider an over-under bet here at Coors Field? You want to look at that temperature. You don't want to have high temperatures where the ball can carry. Right now, the temperature is approximately going to be 55 degrees at first pitch at 8:40 here. So I like that. It's not going to be too warm. I don't think the ball should carry too much. It's only going to get colder as the night goes. So we like seeing that. So we have a lot of things working for us in this bet, guys. I really do like it. And Stroman already, by the way, I didn't mention this, Marcus Stroman has great history here at Coors Field as well. 22 innings pitched at Coors Field, giving up just 4 earned runs. So that's very impressive there for Marcus Stroman. He's actually pitched very, very well at Coors Field. So love to see that. And like I said, Marquez has also pitched very well at Coors Field as well. And then we have 2 bullpens that right now are also performing pretty well. Cubs are 15th in bullpen ERA, which again is okay. 3.6 ERA on the season. Like I said, that Rockies bullpen, though, 1st in all of baseball with a .78. So we love it. Love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. Under 10 runs in the Chicago Cubs-Colorado Rockies game at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we're going with the St. Louis Cardinals money line here versus the Milwaukee Brewers at plus 134 odds. So, guys, the Cardinals really had the Brewers number last year. I don't know if you guys remember the success the Cardinals had at the end of last year. Now, they are coming off a 5-1 loss yesterday to Milwaukee, but I think they have a bounce back here. And I'll tell you why. The Cardinals In this series have won 6 of the last 8 meetings overall, including yesterday, and 7 of the last 10 games in Milwaukee, which we like to see that as well. And I honestly like this version of the Cardinals better than last year's version in a lot of ways. I think they've matured. They have a lot of big bats in that lineup, led by Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, who's having a great season so far. We bet on him yesterday. Now, of course, he didn't deliver with the bases, but a lot of big bats in that lineup. They added Albert Pujols as well to the lineup, so we like to see that. And here right now we got Freddie Peralta going to the mound for the Brewers, who last season was 0-2 versus the Cardinals with a 5.29 ERA. So we love to see that. And so far to start the season, 4 innings pitched, 3 earned runs in his first start with a 6.75 ERA. So not too scared of Peralta. I think the Cardinals could definitely get to him. Now, McCullers on the other side of the Cardinals, slightly better here. He was 1-1 with a 3.55 ERA versus the Brewers last year, so that is definitely better than what Peralta did. I don't have a ton of confidence in him, but I think the Cardinals as a team with the bullpen and the lineup, I think, get it done here, and McCullers could be serviceable is what I'm looking for here. So his first start was just 3.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, so very similar to Peralta. Nothing too impressive really from either guy in their first start. Like I said, the Cardinals right now 4th in bullpen ERA, Brewers 5th in bullpen ERA. Now coming into yesterday, these numbers weren't quite updated. These numbers were as of yesterday. The Cardinals were 2nd in Major League Baseball in runs, and the Brewers were 26th in runs. Now those numbers are adjusted probably a little bit because of yesterday's result, but they didn't update it on team rankings when I was looking at the stats. But you get the idea. The Cardinals have been swinging a pretty hot bat this season so far. Yesterday, like I said, they didn't show up, but I'm expecting a bounce back here today, expecting them to play better. And, lately, like I said, they really have had the Brewers' number. Not in that first matchup yesterday, but I think today they get back on track and then win here for plus value. So, love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. St. Louis Cardinals money line here versus the Milwaukee Brewers at plus 134 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Be sure to also check out our other video as well, our NBA Best Bets video. We have 2 videos out for the day, so I powered through and put out 2 videos like we were talking about yesterday, and they are on time today, so we'd love to see that. Check out all of our social links, though, guys. Great way to connect with us. Twitter, Discord are our main ones. I have TikTok and Instagram. I haven't been using those too much lately. Going to be bringing those back and using those more as time goes. But, we're still a growing channel here, guys. You guys have made this community, though, really special. It's been a lot of fun this year. We're actually coming up on our 1-year anniversary, so I'm planning on doing a special video for that with some of our funny moments and some of our better moments here on the channel. But, yeah, I appreciate all you guys here at the channel. I really do. I've had a lot of fun. Last week or two has been kind of sporadic with videos because of the changes that we've had, with the NBA and obviously baseball starting. So trying to find a rhythm here. And like I said, in baseball, just being careful here early season, guys. We are just 5-7 to open up the baseball season, which isn't good. Definitely below my expectations, but that's why I'm playing half units right now too. So far to start the season, I'm going to be playing half units till we get to about May, where we could really have some great data in front of us, because we are just going off of week and a half of data. That's really not a lot, right? It's not enough to give us an idea of who these teams are this season. We could go talk about last year all we want, but things change, so we need to account for that. But appreciate you all here at the channel. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's cash your bets. Let me know what you're playing down below. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.